Hello everybody, this is my Royal Rumble 2010 review, but before I go into that, my CZW January was kind of halted because my internet went shitty, so it will continue after my Royal Rumble review in the next few days, so it'll be CZW late January, early February, I suppose. So sorry about that if you were wondering why that happened. But yes, onto Royal Rumble 2010. Of all the WWE shows I've seen, this one was definitely the most recent. But I did enjoy it. I would just go straight into it because there's not too much to talk about in terms of the matches, apart from the Royal Rumble. And the whole Royal Rumble, I was just sitting there going, oh, God, come on, start the match. Get the Royal Rumble going. But yeah, started off with Christian defending the ECW title against Ezekiel Jackson. This match was alright. To be honest, I wasn't paying too much attention to it, so that 2 3/4 star rating that I give it is actually my friend James, who was watching it more than I was because I was reading the paper. Because I really didn't care about the match. Sorry, Ezekiel, but you're not that entertaining for me. On the other hand, MVP is, and he had a match with The Miz. And, fucking hell. Got a bit of a cough. MVP and The Miz for the US title. I thought this match was pretty good for the length it was given. It wasn't amazing. It was kind of just a standard TV match. 2.5 stars. One thing that annoyed me was the commentators constantly talking about MVP's criminal background. I was just like, you don't really need to talk about it as much as you have been. Just let them wrestle. Talk about the actual match that's happening in the ring. But whatever. And I got a bit irritated by them constantly saying The Miz. They said it like every 2.5 seconds. But yeah, 2.5 stars for that. The next match was Sheamus versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. There were some angles earlier in the show relating to this match. I still didn't care about the match. I don't care about Randy Orton. I just wish he'd put some pants on. Sheamus, I can't really buy him as WWE Champion. The match itself, I thought it was just average, the kind of thing you'd expect in the main event of Raw. 3 stars for it. It ended with Cody Rhodes interfering in front of the ref, and then Orton going nuts. And I thought that was the best part of the match. It was the post-match Randy Orton crazy man, breakdown. Attacking everyone. Well, he didn't attack Sheamus, but he attacked, Cody and Ted. It was good. I liked it. I thought it was great. Then we had Mickie James versus Michelle McCool for the Women's Championship. This match was great. You know why? Because it didn't go for very long, and it was satisfying. Because I was just sick of Michelle McCool. I was sick of Layla and the whole angle, and it was just annoying. And, not from the perspective that I thought it was stupid. I thought it was fine. But I just hate Michelle McCool because she's just this black hole of charisma. She just absorbs everything around it. And I thought Mickie James, I thought she deserved a better angle than this to win the title, but whatever. It only went for like 8 seconds. It was great. I felt happy with the result. I was like, yeah, it didn't go too long, and Mickie James won the title. Good on her. And then they brought the cake out and threw it on Michelle McCool. I thought, losing that quickly is kind of being buried. I thought maybe she did something to piss off Taker, and maybe Taker would come out and chokeslam her through the cake. And then I remembered, oh no, the world doesn't work the way I imagine it. I'm just rambling now. Next match up was Rey Mysterio versus The Undertaker. Match was short. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. I thought Rey Mysterio, because of his speed and stuff, could really hide the Undertaker's bad knees and not being able to move as fast as he could. But Undertaker was still worked quite hard in the match. But it was, as I said, rather short. I thought it was shorter than I thought it would be, but I still thought it was really good. And I got really into it. I loved the reversal of the West Coast pop into the last ride for the finish. It was really good stuff. Undertaker was bleeding out of the nose quite a bit. And that was, yeah. I was half expecting Matt Striker to make up shit about the Georgia State Athletic Commission and how they can't bleed and expect someone to come and wipe it up. But no, they didn't do that, so I was fine with that. I was like, yay, whatever. 3.5 stars for that match. Then the match that we'd all been waiting for, and it was the Royal Rumble. I thought if the 2 guys who come out first, I don't care about, I'm going for a piss break, and it was Evan Bourne and the other dude, the blonde dude. Dolph Ziggler, that's his name. I care about Evan Bourne. I don't really care too much about Dolph Ziggler. So I went and had a piss and then came back. And, yeah. Basically, I thought the match was going to be boring or whatever, but it was actually quite good, especially because of Punk. When Punk came out and was eliminating everyone, and then in between eliminations, he'd grab the mic and start cutting promos on the fans and the wrestlers. It was great. And Beth Phoenix and Carly came in and he beat down Punk for a bit, and then Beth Phoenix came out and Carly tried putting her on the outside, and then she kissed him and pulled him out, and then Punk hit Beth Phoenix with the GTS. It was great. And then Triple H came in, threw Punk out, and I was like, fuck! I was pissed, because I'm wearing my CM Punk shirt, just because it was on the top of my pile. But yeah, I was really pissed about Punk being eliminated. I thought he at least should have gotten to the end of it. But overall, I thought the match was really good. It was a lot of fun. I loved how you had all these young guys who a lot of people on the internet have been getting behind in the ring, and Hunter and Sean just like eliminated all of them. And then young guys would come out, and Hunter and Sean would eliminate those. And then Sean finally eliminated Hunter, and I was like, yay! And then when it came down to the last four, and Edge came out as a surprise, I thought, ooh, yeah, I don't want to see Batista win. I don't want to see Cena win. If Edge wins, I'll be happy to see that, because he hasn't been around for a while and he hasn't won the Rumble. And if Sean wins, I'd be happy with that. But Sean was eliminated, and his reaction to it was like really great. He sold it well. He didn't go crazy and just destroy the place. He kicked the ref, and he was acting really weird and going fuck like I did when Punk was eliminated. But he wasn't going over the top. But it was still, you could tell he was really pissed off. I'm like, ooh, this is going to be interesting. Maybe he'll win a match at Elimination Chamber and get a shot against the Undertaker that way. Either way, I thought, even though HBK got eliminated and I was upset about that, I thought it was really well done. But it was nearly botched with Batista kind of having to knock his hands off the ropes and stuff. I don't know if that was botched, but it did look like it. It looked very awkward. And then Edge won, really great. Overall, I give that match 4.25 stars. Probably one of the most fun Rumbles I've seen in a while, especially because of the start with Punk. The middle, I thought it went a bit slow, but not too bad. Not as bad as last year or anything like that. But it was still a lot of fun for the most part, and one of my favourite Rumble matches so far. And I've seen all of them. So, yeah. For the pay-per-view as a whole, I'll give it 8 out of 10. Yes. It's good. It's recommended.